What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having an awesome Veterans Day. If you know a veteran, show them some love, give them some appreciation for what they've done for us, and continue to do for us. That way, we can live in the amazing country that we live in. So, I want to give you an update as to what's going on in the Creswell area. We've got this house over here on 1117 Cedar Court. It was built in 1998, sits on a .16 lot, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1286 square feet. They've only been on the market 14 days, and they just did a significant price reduction from $389,900 to $349,900. So $40,000 price reduction, which is almost unheard of in this price range, but it's definitely smart if they want to get the home sold. Now, I have a pretty good idea as to why they did that. One, to attract buyers, and then two, as you can see here, there's this house over here on 730 Blue Jay Loop. It was built in 2000, .17 lot, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1008 square feet. It's been on the market 17 days. So this one came on the market. They probably saw that one, and then 3 days later they put this one on the market. So with this one being significantly cheaper, buyers, when they're looking at these two houses, are going to be more attracted to this one than that one. Now, each home does have their own unique features, but with this one being about $40,000 more than this one here on Cedar Court, I wouldn't be surprised if buyers are gear more towards this one because of the price. Property taxes are pretty similar as well. $2,700 a year for this one, and then for the one on Blue Jay, it's about $2,300 a year. Again, each home has their own unique features. For example, this one's got a new 45-year roof put on back in 2021, a new AC and heating system in 2021, granite countertops. So I don't think you can go wrong with either of these houses, but because this house is much cheaper in price, I wouldn't be surprised if this one goes pending before this one on Blue Jay does. Then we got this house here on 624 North 5th Street. It was built in 2020. Sits on a .12 lot, so very, very small lot. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 1711 square feet. It's been on the market 37 days. They just did a price reduction of $10,000 from $485,000 to $475,000. The home is 2 stories, and the one thing I don't like about this house is that the office, all the bedrooms, and the laundry are all upstairs. So it'd be nice to see this home with a primary bedroom on the main floor. That way for people who are thinking long term or who are getting older, that they have a bedroom that they can go to without having to walk up and down the stairs. So just something to keep in mind. Then we got this house here on 82044 Mar Lane in Creswell. It was built in 1920. It sits on 32 acres, so you got a lot of privacy here. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1810 square feet. It's been on the market 41 days, and they just did a significant price reduction on this one as well. They were originally at $890, and then they did a $70,000 price reduction to $820. So pretty big jump, which definitely tells me that they're motivated to get the home sold. You do have the primary bedroom on the main floor, which is nice, and then the second bedroom, third bedroom, bonus room are all upstairs. This home also does have a barn, as you can see here. Looks like you got an area for horses as well. You got a wraparound deck on this property also. So there's some pretty cool features about this house. I think it needs a little bit of updating, but it's definitely open concept. I think this is definitely a great house. Then we got this house over here on 785 Kings Row. Originally, when I saw this house, it looked like new construction to me, but surprisingly, it was built in 1980. It sits on a .35 lot, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2184 square feet. It's been on the market 70 days and it's in a bumpable buyer position. So, what that means for anybody who doesn't know is that someone is wanting to purchase this house and they have to get their home sold in order to move forward. So, once they remove those contingencies, they can purchase the house. Or if they don't remove those contingencies and another buyer comes along, then they can be bumped out. And so if they can meet the agreement that they've made, then they can continue to move forward. However, if that's not the case, then unfortunately they get bumped out. Now, when you look inside, you can start to tell it's a little bit older home, but just looking from the outside, it looked more like a modern, like new construction home to me. Got the kitchen here, dining room area. Got your utility room here, bathroom here, nice sized bedroom here. Got the farm door going to the walk-in closet. So this is really nice. Bedroom upstairs. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So the primary bedroom is on the main floor on this house. So is the second bedroom. And then the third bedroom and the fourth bedroom are upstairs. So nice to always see that. You also have a 2-car garage. And the property taxes are about $3,800 a year for this one. Then you have this house here on 33823 East River Drive. It was built in 1990. It is a manufactured home on its own land. It sits on about 5 acres, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1620 square feet. It was on the market for 94 days before receiving an offer. And I don't exactly remember when they reduced the price to $569 and then received an offer. So I'd be curious to know if they end up getting their price or if they had to negotiate at all. Because they originally started at $625. Property taxes are about $2,300 a year. So again, I'd be very curious to see what happens with this property. Now this one confused me a little bit. There was 2 different informations in the MLS system, and I think it was on the market for a lot longer than 4 days. But this is what it shows here when they eventually sold it. So this house is on 1238 Creswell Drive. It was built in 2017, 0.17 lot, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 23 square feet, all 1 story. So they definitely crammed this house on this lot, but always nice to see a single story home. And it's kind of wonky. So they might have given the buyers closing costs or something along those lines, because it shows here, and I saw it in the system as well, where they were at 410 and then they eventually ended up selling it for 421,225. So that's where it gives me the idea that maybe they somehow got multiple people interested in purchasing it, which increased the price, or they gave the buyers some closing costs to help buy down the rate or something along those lines. It's sold for conventional, and the property taxes are about $3,200 a year. Now this property is super, super cool. So this one's on 33125 Tate Road. It was built in 1995, and it sits on 210 acres, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,256 square feet, and it was on the market for 70 days before eventually selling. Now, it's got a 1995 manufactured home on there, a large shop. It's also got an 80 by 50 hay barn. And I mean, there's just so much with this property. They say it's got 70 acres in clean hay production that's been replanted over the last 5 years. The sellers also put up hay leg, I don't even know what that is, in past years and yielded 140 to 180 bales, each bale weighing in an average of 2,000 pounds. One day I'll be able to lift that. With an additional 60 to 70 tons of dry hay harvested in small squares and 5x5 rounds. Then you've also got 95 acres on a gently sloped hillside, which offers approximately 125 MBF of merchantable timber. And then you've got 12 acres of wetlands and the balance in pasture ground and improvements, a chicken coop, deer fence, garden area, and then looks like you can also do some hunting here as well. So, I mean, there's a lot going on with this property. Definitely pretty cool when I saw it. Property taxes are about 2,600 a year. The original price was 1383. They did no price reductions while they were on the market, and then eventually sold for 1.4 million with farm credit services. So, you know, I don't know exactly, what terms and all that stuff necessarily means, but they went through one of the lenders here in town that, or could be out of state as well, that deal specifically with farm properties. And just overall, cool to see that we still got properties like this that are selling. So if you're a farmer or someone like that looking for properties like this too, let me know. I'd love to help you. So that's everything for the Creswell area. I'm going to go into the Cottage Grove area in a future video, so keep an eye out for that. And if you guys have any questions, give me a call at 541-515-9149. Love to help you in any way I can. Talk to you soon.